At the edge of Singapore's busy enclave of Little India, along its main thoroughfare of Serangoon Road, stands a spiritual oasis that's over 1.5 centuries old. As it has over generations, it serves throngs of devotees. This is the Sri Veeramakaliamman temple. It is said to have been built in 1855, a small shrine to serve the nearby village of Lime, from which it drew its original name, the Sunnambakambam Temple. Its earliest devotees, many daily rated labourers, worked in the lime kilns in the area, producing traditional lime mortar for building works. In 1908, the main hall was constructed and a statue of the goddess Kali was brought in from India. That same year, a shrine to the goddess Sri Veeramakaliamman was also erected, followed some years later with shrines dedicated to Lord Ganesh and Lord Subramanian and other major Hindu deities. In the years since, the temple has grown, both in popularity and form. In 1987, a consecration ceremony or Mahakumbhabhishekam was held after completion of $2.2 million worth of renovations that resulted in the Sri Veeramakaliamman temple's distinctive gate tower or Raja Gopuram, 8 main domes and several smaller ones. To meet the needs of its growing number of devotees, more improvements were made to the temple in the late 1990s, with the consecration ceremony held in 2000. Amongst the temple's devotees today are those whose families have been worshipping here for generations and have borne witness to changes over the years.
The worship was increased, the number of OVMs was increased, and the temple in Serangoon Road became a very popular place for all Hindus.
They are all coming because they are getting the blessing. And they all strongly feel this Amman is really, really powerful there.
Close the eyes, Amman just in front of you. You can imagine.
Even after almost 160 years, the Sri Veeramakaliamman temple has remained true to the centuries-old Hindu faith, while still being relevant to the times. In no small part, thanks to the many volunteers, supporters, trustees, management committees, and chairmen that have served the temple and its devotees over the years. In keeping with the temple's role as a center of Hindu spirituality in modern-day Singapore, the current management of Sri Veeramakaliamman Temple embarked on its most recent upgrading program, leading up to its next Mahakumbhabhishekam or consecration ceremony in 2014. One major development is the construction of a 6-story building adjacent to the temple. This building will house a 250-seat auditorium for weddings and such, a dining area, space for smaller functions, meeting rooms, administrative offices, and staff quarters. To help defray the cost of upgrading works, devotees made donations in return for small bricks inscribed with their name that would then be used in the construction of the building. The main temple complex will itself see upgrading works done for Mahakumbhabhishekam 2014.
இது எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச வரைக்கும் அந்த அம்பாள் நல்ல சக்தியோட நல்ல ஜனங்களை இது பண்ணி நல்ல சிறப்பாக நடக்குது.
And I'm sure there are many people who have experienced it. That's what, as time goes, you see the crowd is greater.
The dome or Vimanam of Sri Veeramakaliamman Sanctum Sanctorum will be decked in gold and adorned with symbolic sculptural features. Similar improvements will also be seen at the other sanctums, including those of Sri Lakshmi Durgayamman and Sri Viswanatha or Shivan. Also being built is a new Palliyarai. This is a specially designated space where devotees can participate in the Artha Jamma Pujai or end-of-day prayer. The Sri Veeramakaliamman temple's journey thus far has only been possible because of the support of its devotees and the legions of well-wishers, patrons and donors who have generously contributed and are still contributing over the $6 million needed for its auspicious Mahakumbhabhishekam 2014 and beyond. The Sri Veeramakaliamman Temple, the spiritual jewel of Little India.